The report comes from one of the countries in the West Africa, that is Angola. And the report is written by a young lady by the name Esmeralda. Esmeralda is 27 years old, and by the time she was giving the testimony, she was living with the parents. She was not yet married, that is. She's got an elder sister, I believe, and both parents were Christians, though not Seventh-day Adventists. The mother was worshipping at a Christian church in Angola, Luanda, the capital city of Angola, and the father was worshipping in a different church as well. So it was like the mother was worshipping on one Christian church and the father on the other. So this was like a challenge to her because she could not be regular in both of the churches. So what she used to do, she used to attend both churches simultaneously. That is, on a particular Sunday, she would go with the mother, and then on the next Sunday, she would go with the father. That was the cycle of her childhood until she was 18 years of age. And by the time she was 18, she stopped going to both of the churches. So as we know, the mothers, they would always want to know what's the problem. The mother decided to consult her. And she said that, the mother asked her that, why don't you come to church with us? Recently, you've not been attending either of the churches. What is the problem? And then she answered and said that, I'm not feeling comfortable being in your church or in Dad's church. So I prefer not to go with both of you. And then the mother was like, why don't you give God a chance? But by the 18, I believe she was feeling that she was now an adult. She said that, like, church was like, she was to decide based on whether she was feeling comfortable or not. She decided to give the world a chance instead of God, as the mother had said. That is where we meet. I want to digress a bit. At that point, we get to learn of God's first call, that God was desperately seeking for her because the mother had urged her to get a church in town wherever she felt comfortable, but she still refused. Now, a series of events followed, and they both got